Hi, I'm Aidan. I am an incoming junior at York Prep, and this is my third milestone, or third and final milestone, for my automatic plant watering project. So it works by having some sensors here that attach to a circuit. So there's water container, soil container. Each one has two aluminum strips that act as sensors, and they attach to a circuit and now attached to an Arduino as well. This pump goes in there. And then, so the sensors detect if there's water or not in each container, and if there's water in this one, and if there's none detected in here, then the Arduino gives power to the submersible water pump in here, which pumps through this curly tubing into the plant. Right now it is actually on. It's just not doing anything because the plant is thoroughly watered. So some changes I made since my last milestone. I added an Arduino because my previous circuit, as it turns out, didn't actually work. I thought it worked because it when I touched the sensors together for the soil, the pump would stop. But then I actually put them both in a bottle of water and the pump kept going. So that's how I knew they couldn't detect any water. And I actually tested it with several resistors, and they could only detect around 1,000 ohms of resistance. Water is much more resistant. Pure water is like 18 million ohms, but this isn't pure, obviously. So now, instead of trying to figure out what was wrong with that circuit, I just I got an Arduino and made a new, simpler circuit that is aided by the Arduino. And so that works. Another change I made is I also used screw terminals on this circuit instead of soldering the sensor and motor wires to the circuit. So I wish I'd known to do that before. Yeah, and so some challenges I faced. Well, the first challenge was kind of the scramble that happened on Tuesday when I noticed that the previous circuit just didn't work, so I had to kind of redo everything. So that was like the first challenge, but I overcame that. And I guess the other issue I had was during demo night, the screw terminal was a bit loose, and so some wire was exposed, and some of the sensor wires were touching, which prevented my project from working during the demo. And I guess the other challenge was just mounting it, which wasn't really that much of a challenge. I just screwed in here, and since this screw hole was a bit too high to screw into the wood, I just hot glued it. Yeah. So overall I learned a lot. Like, I learned some more programming skills for Arduino, and I was alerted to the existence of screw terminals. And you know, aside from just this milestone, overall I think I learned a lot this summer, and I'm glad BlueStamp gave me the opportunity to build this. Thank you for watching.